Good afternoon. We're back with more Marvel Snap. Continuing to climb the ranked ladder from where we left off yesterday with the Dracula High Evolutionary deck. Would love to play the Cerebro 5s deck on ladder, but it is now mostly dead with the nerf of Dr. Doom, which is unfortunate. I don't know if Spider-Ham is something I want to buy. It's very good. It's only 3,000 tokens. I'll have to see it in action more, probably. Probably a bot here. Yeah, this looks like the bot deck. Would play Lockjaw if I still had Wasp. It's not a very good pull from the deck. Nonetheless, I will still snap. Do I want to run Cyclops to Sokovia or Mighty Thor to Muir Island? Probably just go Mighty Thor. Okay, so I can just throw Hulk down to Sokovia and hope for the best. If my opponent played Odin on White Tiger, it would come down to a 50-50. So I could do something like Cyclops. No, I think my only option is Hulk and hope for the best. Looks like it'll be okay. Yep. Not something I would have done against a player. At least with the snap. Looks like another bot. I may want to use Wasp at Vormir. We'll see. No, it's going to be Jubilee at Vormir. So we'll go Lockjaw Wasp on 3, Jubilee at Vormir on 4. Looks like the bot destruction deck. I think all the pulls that could come out of Lockjaw are good except for High Evolutionary. Do I actually want to bother playing to the ruins? Could just abandon it. Cyclops would be a good play there. Green Goblin would be a good play there, but the bots can see your plays. So maybe like Cyclops this round and then Jubilee next round to contest the ruins. Armored is Nova. If there was any doubt about whether this was a bot or not, it should be gone now. I should have snapped. Yeah, I should have snapped on 5 because they don't retreat on 5. I cost myself a cube there. Cost myself a cube. Just knocking out these battle pass quests. Let's see what the variant is. Oh, unfortunate. Interesting that the bot insta-snap or insta-folded without seeing my reveals because the bot already knew what they were and knew the outcome of the RNG from the Jubilee. Snapping because I think this is a bot, and Infinite on turn 1 is good. I could contest Mojo World with Jubilee. It's not going to be an easy contest. Alright, got easier now. I don't think Dracula's that good here. It could be okay. If I need to, I could play Cyclops and Thor on 6 along with Wasp. Clear out the hand for a Dracula pull. Hopefully with the Dracula play here, the bot will take the lead. And we'll snap back. Iron Man, okay. There's the snap. So obviously I cannot contest Mojo World as it is, but I can do a trickery play, which will win it because it'll pull the Moon Girl away. And then I'll have more cards at Mojo World. Unless the bot played 3 cards to Project Pegasus.
I am Iron Man.
Looks like another bot. Oh, TVA. Alright, well.
Time's up.
So he played a 3-cost card there. Cyclops will be a 3/6 or so. Since this is a bot, I'm gonna snap. Okay.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Killmonger has no effect on my deck. Do I want to just pop the Nova here? It could save me a lot later. Oh, it's a bot. Snapping just because it's a bot. So next turn I could play like Lockjaw, Thor, and Wasp. It's gonna pull something big. Oh, it could actually pull a rock. Whoops. That was a mistake. I didn't actually think of that. I went on differential anyway because the bot played his cards in the wrong order. Well, bad play, but I got away with it. Should have just played Lockjaw and Wasp to probably Daily Bugle. Same bot deck. Yep. Dracula seems good here. This is guaranteed to pull Infinite. Either it pulls Jubilee and then Infinite, or just Infinite. Okay. It's possible I could have manipulated the bot into a snap there if I didn't play Mighty Thor to the right location. I don't have a follow-up for Lockjaw except like High Evolutionary. I think I'm still gonna do it though. Not good. Mighty Thor would have been a good play if it hadn't been Wasp. I'm not that confident I win this now. Yeah, I don't think I do win. I could play Hulk and just hope he ignores Hell's Kitchen entirely. That's about my only play. It's a bot. It's possible he would.
Escaped.
I don't know their behavior well enough to predict it with 100% certainty, and we can just move on to the next game. This may be an actual player. Yeah, looks like an actual player. I don't think the bots play Jeff.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Let's get Dracula down. It's the better play. It's a better play than Jubilee right now because of Lockjaw and Wasp still being in the deck, along with High Evolutionary. So do I want to play Jubilee or do I want to play Mjolnir? Or Jubilee or Cyclops, I mean. Probably Cyclops, and then it's going to be Hulk and... Well, no, this is a 7-turn game. So we can go Jubilee here. I do like my plays. Interesting. So we can play Hulk to Space Throne. Something like this, and it'll eat at least 8 power. So I'm adding 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I'm currently down by 10. I may actually like Hulk at Limbo more. I'm gonna snap. Interesting. He was up by 10 at Baxter. Curious. I did not expect to fold there. Guess he was probably scared of the Dracula. Hulk at Shuri's lab should win it later. So I can focus on the other two locations. Probably going to go Jubilee to Camp Lehigh this turn. Probably Dracula on 5. Oh, that's a good play. Do I want to play Wasp this turn or wait? Is there any reason to play it now? I guess I could draw it again next round. Okay. Finally getting some human players. Dracula is better than Jubilee because Lockjaw and Wasp are still in the deck. And I want Dracula to be seen because it's good in this deck, but not always exceptional, but sometimes it scares opponents into folding, and that may be what I need here since I think I'm behind at this point. There's Hulk. So I can go Hulk, Wasp. I think it's worth going to Showdown. Be close. No. He's got it. I probably wasted a cube there. Could have just folded. I knew I was behind. Looks like a bot this time. The deck that I played last month, the Sentry deck, is better than this one against bots, I think. Okay. Here we go. Just in case of blue marble. Bot that snaps turn 1. Sure looks like it. Oh, that's really bad for me. I do want some Vibranium, and Dracula is going to be way better here than Jubilee because all the low cost cards are in my deck right now. Hopefully the bot moves the Vibranium away from Rickety Bridge. Okay, I drew a Vibranium, that's really good. So we'll play Jubilee here along with Vibranium. Okay. So how do I win this? Do I just play Hulk? It's gonna come down to differential. My Dracula draws are pretty good, so I'm gonna snap, even though I'm behind right now. Maybe I'm throwing away cubes, but it's a bot. Ooh. The second Vibranium, of course. Outplayed. That I should have counted on. Well, I could have counted on the bot having another Vibranium, but outplaying me, that doesn't happen very often. And it could just be a coincidence that the bot happened to make the right play. It's also possible that it wasn't a bot. Turn 1 snap isn't a very common bot play, but he had a bot name and a bot deck, so I think it was. May have just been like a very high difficulty bot. Those do exist. Oh well.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I am gonna snap at this point. I'm in good shape. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's pull Cyclops from the deck, and then add Vibranium so that I'll draw one next round.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Mjolnir. To me.
That doesn't matter. In fact, it's probably good for me.
Mjolnir. To me.
And I put it in the hands of fate. Sort of.
Victory.
So if he'd gotten something with 9 or 10 power or more, he could have won Danger Room at least. Would have come down to differential. we got a Weird World game. That's good for me.
Is always changing.
It's a bot. When you snap and the insta plays like that, it's always a bot.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Is the correct play here nothing and then infinite? I think that's my highest power play. Well, I do have Odin for 6. So maybe it's more like, yeah, probably Scorpion there and then Odin on Jubilee at Weird World on turn 6. Well, that was not a good draw.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, let's hope for the best. Uh-oh. No. Multiple missteps against bots. In my defense, there's no way to know that he could have had Taskmaster, considering it's a Weird World game. Or that he would play it correctly. Well, that's going to do it for this video. So, 3 levels of progress made. It's going much slower than it did last season. And I may actually just switch back to the Sentry deck. Has it changed at all? This isn't the Sentry deck that I ran. This is a Sentry deck plus Ronin, but the Sentry deck that I ran last month got nerfed a little bit because Spider-Man got nerfed. But I could run this deck for the next video. The Dracula High Evolutionary deck is good. It's a little bit worse against bots than Sentry was. And in those 2 games where the bots beat me for 8 cubes, it happens. It's hard to say if there's anything that I could have done differently. Bot play varies based on the type of bot that you are facing. Some of them cheat. Some of them cheat and play very effectively, and some of them don't. It really depends. You can get very high difficulty bots. In any case, the dual 8 cube losses to bots, embarrassing, but just a minor setback really. Still made 3 levels of progress, though likely it will end up being a slower climb to infinite than last season. But last season's only took 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. This one will probably be, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, but we'll see. It's possible it'll be a lot more. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching.